And I remember a couple years ago, I saw a rocket launch by chance that we were in my backyard and we looked up like, what the hell is that? And then found out it was a launch. I was like, wait, from 200 miles. So when I got back, I was like, I want to try and catch one of those again with an open horizon so I can see what's going on. So I went and filmed one. And sure enough, I see the rocket hit my horizon about 1:05 after it takes off. So right away, you're like, oh, this is clear. And then you go look at the math, and the math says it's because it took off from way behind the curve or on the other side of the ball. And so that all makes sense. So when I started putting that out there, Dave Weiss immediately made a video saying the reason for it. And he made up some nonsense saying that there's 20,000 foot clouds that all then go by the horizon. And then you have to wait till the rocket gets above the 20,000 foot clouds until you see it, which is all at the horizon. So I don't know what it's doing for the first 1:05. I guess it just hovers there and nobody's land. The problem with that is, of course, then I was able to disprove that, show clearly, because I said, wait, so what Dave just did is he did away with all the evidence of like Canagoo, because flat earthers will say, hey, we can see Canagoo, we can see the mountain when we shouldn't see it. Canagoo's only 9,000 feet tall, and you're 175 miles. So I'm like, shouldn't it be behind the 20,000 foot clouds that Dave Weiss invented? And again, but the problem is since he's blocked me, he never sees that and won't see it. And because flat earthers don't want to watch my stuff, they don't see it. So what you have is then again, he's going to put out that video, and now you have a whole host of flat earthers that if they ever get told, hey, there's a rocket that isn't seen for 1:05 after it takes off, they'll just say, no, that's because of the cloud deck that's 20,000 feet tall. So they'll just repeat it. So they keep, how are they ever going to see their way out? Right.
Yeah,
so
without every resource. Right.
They're not going to look into it at all because Dave's the answer. And most people who watch YouTube, the reason that they do is because they've got busy lives or they just don't want to do the work. So they want somebody to tell them the truth and they kind of get to know these creators or whatever.